Well, this is Dr. Von Mad for Catapult Time, and this week we're going to be working on the further adventures of trying to construct the slingshot. As you can see, I've already started the business of tearing down. Just going to shear that off like that. This old clothespin, because I've got something in mind. First thing we're going to do is we're going to be making some ammunition this week, and we're going to be changing this trigger mechanism. I've got something in mind. Letting the glue gun heat up, and I will show you what I'm doing here in just a minute. So hopefully my batteries will hold up. If they don't, then I'll come back at you here in a minute. Alright, let me see if I can get this glue gun going. Well, while we're waiting for that, I'll start working on the ammunition. I'll show you what we're doing. We're using Crayola air dry clay. Now, the reason I'm using this stuff is for sculpting, it's actually miserable, because the stuff, it will literally fall apart in like just a couple of years. But it dries pretty hard, but it also disintegrates very, very rapidly. So what we're going to do, I'm going to roll it out like a little snake, cut down some of it because I want it to be a slightly smaller diameter, and it's not going to be like your regular slingshot ammo. See, we've got this rail right here, so I'm wanting to make something that's going to fit into it. So we're going to make us a few little cylindrical slugs and see how they fire, but right now they're going to have to dry, so we'll make a couple of those and test them. This is Crayola air dry clay, and like I said, if you're trying to make anything that you want to keep for a long time, it's not the right choice. This stuff is, like I said, it turns to powder after a few years. One of these days I'll have to show you some of the sculptures that I've made with it a couple of years ago that are literally disintegrating in front of my face. I had some really good sculptures that fell apart. So what we're basically going to be using is these little cylindrical slugs, because they'll fit onto this thing and fit into this pouch over here. So we're going to let those dry for a bit, and let's see if this glue gun's ready to start doing the modifications that we need. For this, we're going to be flipping it over. See if I can get some glue. Yes, we got some glue. Good deal. Now, let me reload this glue gun because we're going to be needing it. And I'll show you exactly what I've got up my sleeve here, because when we're done, I'll show you exactly what we're doing. Now, next week, I'll probably be putting a hand grip onto it, but right now, what we're going to be doing is attaching this piece right here to extend this rail out a little bit, and you'll see exactly why momentarily. I'm going to take this another jumbo popsicle stick. We're going to shear it in half, or close to it. What basically the problem is that we're going to take this one here, and we're going to cut it down too, because I'm going to extend this rail, like I said, so I need some structural integrity right here. And see, the reason I'm not doing this as a tutorial is because of the fact that, frankly, slingshots are a little bit out of my ilk. So, but we are going to be doing some tutorials and some regular projects here. Next few weeks, I've already started getting some ideas. There we go. Right now, what we're doing is I'm sliding this into place to make this rail. Now, your next step is going to be, let me see if I can get it where you can see what I'm doing here. Let's see. Trying to angle this where you can see exactly what we're doing. That might work. Yeah. Alright. We're going to be gluing a crossbeam right here. That's going to hold the clothespins, and we're going to put another crossbeam right here that's going to hold the clothespins. And the reason we're putting two clothespins on here, which I will show you momentarily. Where are my clothespins? Ah, here they are. Show you exactly why we're doing it that way. Kind of an update on our project slingshot. Alright, so basically, I'm going to put this one right here, and we're going to glue another one right here. Now, I'm going to turn off the glue gun a minute because, like I said, this is all experimental, so I have no idea exactly how this is going to work out. Flip this around and bring this up here so you can see what I'm doing. There you are. Basically, the idea is now, oh yeah, I got one more thing I got to add. About forgot. Let me show you something, another feature that I was going to add. The vagaries of my mind here sort of slipped a groove. Got to cut one of these in half again. And that's going to glue right there on the two triggers so it can be fired both triggers at the same time to allow this thing to fly straight. Now, the idea behind this is, and let me see if I can get this thing up here where you can see what I'm doing. Alright, you see, hopefully you can see me. What we're going to do is, see, I've got this double trigger mechanism now. So it fires both of these at the same time, roughly. So what you're going to do is you're going to pull this back. You're going to set both of those in the trigger. And when you fire, like so. Now, I don't know if it'll actually launch or anything yet. May have to try that one in the morning and see, but we're going to try it and may try a round real quick out the door of the house here and see what happens. Alright, we got one loaded here, and I'm going to have to... Alright. Hang on. This is why it's a prototype. Remember, failure here is an option. There we go. It does take a bit of work to load it, that's for sure. Now, put this in our pouch. It definitely shoots. I fired something inoffensive like a craft bead. So, this is Dr. Von Mad for Catapult Time, an ongoing project. Signing off. If you like what you see, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hopefully we'll have this project done, and I will have a few projects during the week you can actually build quickly. So, you know, keep watching, keep subscribing, and keep enjoying what we're doing, hopefully. And for Dr. Von Mad and Kid Mad and the Mad household and Volchi and apparently the FNAF characters, signing off. See you on the flip side.